Hey guys, it is Yinling Logio back with some AoE PvE. This is my second PvE game, and I do not mean Persian versus Egypt. I mean player versus enemy, as in AI. The reason I'm doing PvE is because I liked my last video in that I was able to talk about the upcoming patches for the game. And I think that's something we need. We need people to talk about, inform members of the community about recent announcements from the devs and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna bring you that kind of news. I'm gonna be playing the same quest, challenge lots of rogues. This time with Persia. It's again very straightforward, which is why I chose this quest to commentate over. Basically, I'm just gonna train Asabara, build some towers, build a wall, and I'm set. Charge the siege at the beginning with the horses and let the towers take care of the rest of the enemy army. Yeah, so yeah, I'll just start. If you haven't been following the state of the game, or the new features that are planned, there's some very exciting ones. For PvPers, and actually probably PvEers as well, the most exciting one is probably post-game stats, which has been sort of an embarrassment on AoE in that, most modern RTS games have some kind of post-game stat system, to the exception of AoE. So I know that it finally being here is definitely a relief to a lot of people, and it will not be. People will be very happy about it. I think it'll be easier for people to learn PvP because they can say like, oh, my production was this by the end of the game. Oh, this, and then better players can say like, oh, you should get it up to this number, etc. Quantitative data will help with that whole process. Yeah, so the next most exciting feature I think is for PvEers is probably city consumables, which are basically like normal consumables, except they basically have a time limit and they expire. They're not quest specific, and what they do is like they give you 50% extra XP gained for quests, or like extra or better drops. Exciting one. Yeah, some cool stuff. I mean, there's a bit of a scandal over that because people think the game will become more pay to play, but honestly, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Like, yeah. Yeah, so after that, I mean, like, this is the third item of business that I'm bringing up, but still, it's very, very exciting. So, it shows you just how awesome this patch is. But there's a new Civ coming out, which are called the Tobies on the forums. The last Civ was called the Annies by the developers before they revealed their identity. So this one is going to be called the Tobies. And my hope is that it's some form of Norse or Germanic tribe Civ, because if you haven't seen by my two usernames, Lambda Viking and Yinling Logio, Loki was a Viking god, and Lambda Viking, Viking is in the name. So yeah, I have a weird thing with Vikings. I think they're pretty sweet. So I'm sort of hoping that's true. I've heard some rumors on the forums about that. Some people think it's Rome, but at the same time, a lot of people think they would release Rome as a full free-to-play Civ, just because you could have a pretty cool campaign for Rome, which I definitely agree with. That makes sense to me. Yeah, but I mean, the other cool thing about the patch is that they're releasing a new quest pack with this Pro Civ. And I guess it's gonna act sort of like the campaign of the Civ, which in a way is sort of sucks, but I mean, it'll be playable with all Civs. And it's going to contain new legendary quests designed for end game players, which is nice, because the Fertile Crescent pack sort of goes up from level 20 to 30. Doesn't do much for people who are well into level 40 game. It's pretty action packed. Yeah, this is not as decisive as my last one. Anyway, but yeah, I think I've outlined most of the features that are coming in the next update. Let me see if I checked the forum post, but I'm sort of busy right now. Yeah, shit. So anyway, yeah, I mean, I'm really excited about this update. It's not going to be until the end of October. They're calling it the fall update. Yeah, it's not quite fall yet, so that's a reasonable name, in my opinion. I think I didn't get age 4. That's what I need to do on this quest. Persia. Do that acid bar upgrade and that tower upgrade to really win decisively. I'm still gonna win. It's just gonna take a little while to kill off these units here. Take out the ram siege first, then the rams, and just let the towers finish off whatever's left. That's at a mobile rally point. That'd be cool. Like say like set for units onto attacking this player. I think they should add that. Come on, bro. Die, man. Die. No abilities? Yeah, I've probably built too many houses as well. I don't really need that much population, especially because the Persian units are very profit efficient. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's gonna take a bit of time. Sorry to bore you. Part of it is because my gear with Persia is like level 20. So. I mean, I've done this quest before as Persian, and I finished it pretty fast. This is not a drawback at all. Yeah, so Toby's. I don't know if you guys have heard any other like ideas for their possible identity. I think that the Germanic tribes sound the most reasonable. I say Germanic tribes instead of like Vikings because I think they wanted like to be pre-Dark Age, like all civilizations. Heard some other cool arguments, like it might be like kind of Asian civ, like either China or Korea. That sounds pretty cool to me. I think they should definitely expand the map on AoEO. That'd be nice. Yeah. Some people said they were like Aztecs, but that's pretty evidence for sure. I don't think that they have any evidence for that at all. It's like a whole other continent and like a whole other time period. So I think that's too big of a leap. Yeah. But I think whatever it is, the quest pack will be a lot of fun. I like the full oppressive quest pack quite a bit. Like I mean, it's not I'm not really a big quester, but the quests in that quest pack were actually like a lot of fun in my opinion. You know, they weren't just like grindable quests that you do to level up. They were like each one was sort of unique, and they were like historically themed. I don't know, I thought it was cool. Yeah. Call me crazy, but yeah, I like it. And also, I mean, yeah, I hope the quest pack is the same way. I mean, the level 40 quest should be fun. I think that, I'm not much of a big legendary player or anything. I used to play some, but I think it'll definitely add more variety to the late game. Keep some people playing longer. I think post-game stats is definitely a must. They haven't revealed the specifics of that system yet, so it could include potentially even more than just post-game stats. Like, they could be adding full replays for all we know. They haven't really announced anything. I think the date for when they're going to expand on their announcement about post-game stats is like October 15th or something, so keep your eyes peeled for that. It should be interesting. Yeah, like within the next 2 weeks, there's gonna be a lot more information coming out. I might do another video, who knows, maybe Greece, because that's the only other civ I have level 40 right now, so I'll do this quest again. I'll have sort of a series about how to beat rogues, you know. I mean, it's a pretty simple quest, but why not? Just for OCD's sake. Yeah, I could take a insanely powerful bandit kid, who knows power. Call a kid because he's short. Yeah, first one down. Yeah, who knows? I've been playing a lot of Babylon recently. Might do some videos of that. I'm sure I've doing some PvP videos. There's my chest. Let's see what I get. That'll add some drama / lols to this, hopefully.
Have you news? Off with you.
5 alliance points. There we go. Alien League represent, by the way. Ooh, what's that? It's epic. A repository. 20 slot warehouse. Do I have those? Yes, all of my warehouses are 20 slot. No, it's 116. Okay, there we go. I can get in a better warehouse. That's nice. Logic, battle sling. That is bad. I'm just gonna... Actually, you know what? I could use that with Babylon, so I'm gonna keep that. Got my Empire Vault, Noble Wig, that is going down the drain, and Repository is going down the drain as well. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Came out a bit longer than I wanted, but that's fine. Until next time, see you guys later, and happy AoE.